Hi, Adrian. It's good to see you here today.
Good morning.
So could you start off by giving us a quick introduction of Lithium South?
Sure, be delighted. So my name is Adrian Hobkirk. I founded the company in 2016. I've been in the mining business for 32 years. This is my first effort into lithium. I learned in 2016 the market was heating up in Argentina. I'd worked in Argentina before, so I went down and put the company together. We acquired 3 different property packages. We explored a couple of them. They didn't work out. One package we acquired was the Hombre Muerto North project, which you see behind me here. It's located in Salta province, Argentina. About the time we made our acquisition, POSCO acquired all the ground around us. POSCO were a Korean multinational corporation, a giant, and they paid $280 million for the ground that they acquired. So 2016, 17, 18, we explored one claim block, the Tramo claim block. The project is comprised of 5. Tramo was the easiest access at the time, so we went in, we put in 2 core holes, we put in 2 pumping wells, we established a solid lithium resource, a very high quality brine of 571,000 tons lithium carbonate equivalent. The Tramo claim block represents 14% of the Salar surface area that we control. Now, given the ups and downs of the lithium market, we completed a PEA on the project on Tramo. The PEA was based on a $12,400 per ton lithium price, and looked really good even at that time. So we were able to complete the PEA. Our focus over the last year has been expanding the throughput. The PEA supported a 5,000 ton per annum throughput project size. So we wanted to expand that and get it up to something that's more substantial. To do that, we now completed our exploration program on the Alba-Zabrina claim block and the Natalia Maria claim block with excellent results. Collectively, the 3, Tramo, Alba-Zabrina, and Natalia Maria, represent about 60% of the surface area that we control. Results, we've drilled 8 holes to date. We finished up the program. Results have been excellent. Our final hole actually was the highest grades we've ever achieved on this salar at 1,173 milligrams per liter lithium with very low magnesium to lithium ratio. As you know, magnesium is a contaminant that we don't like to see. So we've drilled up 8 holes. As I say, we now drilled 60% of the surface area. Groundwater Insight of Halifax, Nova Scotia, they did resource calculations for all the larger companies. They're completing ours. We're hoping to have next 30 days an updated resource, and hopefully we're going to be able to support a much larger project. So that's a quick up and down on the company.
Great. So can you tell us what's so special that you operate your lithium brine projects in Argentina? Are there any geopolitical risks there?
So Argentina is a very interesting country to work in. As you know, it's had ups and downs economically. I've been in and out of Argentina for many, many years. I really like the country. The people are very nice. The rules are very transparent. You have to play by the book. Which of course we always do. We focused on community relations. We found it a good jurisdiction to work in. In fact, the jurisdiction we're in, which is Salta province, right beside us, as I mentioned, POSCO, are building a $4 billion lithium production facility. I think POSCO thinks that Salta is a great place to invest, and we couldn't agree more.
I see. Now let's talk about your flagship project, which is the HNN Lithium project. Recently, we have heard some positive drilling results there. Can you tell us the significance of this?
Sure. We've, as I mentioned, we've drilled 8 holes, 7 on Alba-Zabrina and 1 on Natalia Maria. The results have been really good. We've got lithium grades. They're probably averaging 700 to 800 milligrams per liter. As I mentioned earlier, Natalia Maria returned a really, really good result of 1,173 milligrams per liter, which in this business is what we're looking for. The chemistry is excellent. At this stage of the game, we're testing for porosity. We're doing slug tests on Natalia Maria. That'll give us some sense of pumpability. The next phase of this is to calculate a new resource. The porosity, as I say, we don't believe it's going to be an issue. Most of the holes were in sand, very porous material. So the drill program went ahead really well. Drilling these is slow. You're drilling in sand. The matrix is difficult to put a hole into, so it goes slowly. But we've had consistently very good results.
Sounds exciting, and I'm sure the investors feel the same way. Now let's look at the financial aspects. Can you tell us what is the percentage that your management team is currently holding, and are there any proven track of records?
Sure, I've been in the business for 30 years. As I mentioned, this is my first foray into lithium. I really feel like I got kind of lucky out of the chute with this project. So in terms of my background, 30 years in the business plus, I've mainly focused on precious metals, certainly in Argentina, which gave me the country experience. On our team, my chief operating officer is Fernando Villarreal. Fernando is based in Salta. We have a full-time laboratory there with staff, and he's run the exploration program and really deserves most of the credit for our success. Fernando's worked in the industry for 15 years. He's an engineer, chemical engineer. He's worked for all the majors. So we have a wealth of lithium experience in his background. My driller, we drilled our own, drilled the project on our own here. He's drilled for me in Guyana. very well experienced chap. He's based in Mendoza, Argentina. So we've got an excellent crew that are really based in Argentina as opposed to importing the staff. We've hired local, and I think we've demonstrated a commitment to the country by doing so. In terms of the ownership of the company, myself and my core investor group funded it initially. In terms of percentage of ownership, we have a strategic partner, Chemfist Chengdu from Chengdu, China. They own about 7% of the company. They helped us fund it initially. They're an insider of the company, and 2 of their members sits on the board. I have an investor group out of Europe that probably hold another 20% of the company. Management probably has about 15%.
Perfect. So Adrian, my last question for you is, why should new investors look into Lithium South, and how do you stand out from your peers?
Sure. So we're in an interesting phase. The company is in transition from being a lithium explorer to a lithium developer. And what I mean by that is we started out with a good solid resource and a 5,000 ton per year potential operation. The exploration program we just completed will hopefully, we've got to wait for the results, but hopefully support a much larger project, maybe 10, 15,000 tons, maybe. We have to wait for the results. Our current market cap, I think, is based on a 5,000 ton per year operation. Not big. We make the operation larger, I think we'll be rewarded very well in the market. We've demonstrated that we can build the project up and prove up and get the results we need to make this project a lot larger.
Thank you, Adrian, for today. And that's all my questions for you here today.
Thank you very much. Very nice to be with you today. Stay well.
Thank you.